Oh, yeah. That's big facts.
The first 10 seconds are peak, innit?
I think it's 30 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah, it's peak.
Yeah, 30 seconds. First 30 seconds, keep it clean, man.
All that beep.
Yeah, man, keep it all clean, man, for 30 seconds. But we'll be all right, man. We'll be Gucci.
Big Gucci in their Gucci's. Man's in his Crocs though. I rate that still.
Yeah, mate.
Fluffy. Oh, listen, he ain't got them in sport mode though. I'm about the sport mode thing. You see what I'm saying? See, I know.
I must be in the sport mode thing.
So you got to bring him in sport mode.
What's the sport mode thing? Tell me.
You got see this part here.
We gotta put it to the back.
You got to put it to the back, my guy. Yeah, so it goes round there, and then you're in sport mode.
Since I've been in the wheelchair, these fluffy Crocs are the one, mate. Honestly. People look at me.
Wait. Your thing's got fluff on the inside.
You not see it?
Nah, you're moving mad. Let me lift these up.
Look, show the camera.
Show the camera, innit?
These are a different thing, you know. I never knew you could get Crocs with the fluffy inside.
Bruv, I know Sky's got a pair, that's all I know, dog.
These are a next thing. On God.
Yeah, see, they've upgraded Crocs, by the way.
Yeah, I never knew that. I never knew.
You got the 2.0s, dog.
Now, you know?
Yeah, 2022. Yeah, Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year, yeah.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year, man. Fucking hell.
You clapping?
No, go on, do it, run it.
Oh shit, go put the mic down.
Got the mic.
Yeah. Clap. Live. Never understand. Welcome to the Never Understand podcast showcase with your host Dre T. Obviously, we've got the team in the building. We've got Morgs with me.
Yeah. Come on, what's popping, people?
We've got DR somewhere in the background. You know what I mean? We've got Mr. Chikoto, the opinionated African.
Strong opinionated.
Right, the opinionated African behind cam. You know what I mean? Keekz was here, but he's on call. Yeah. I'm just real. Mr. I'm just real. Yeah. Behind cam. You know what I mean? Keekz was here. He's on call. He's gone. You know what I mean? Big up Dwight in the building.
Yeah, we got Bubbles here today. The drama.
Yeah. Big up. And then we got our guest with us. Then we got our lovely guest with us this week. You know what I mean?
Man like Billy, you know?
You know what I mean? Big up Mr. Coleman. Yeah. You know what I mean? Big up you, Billy, for coming down. You know what I mean? Kicking it with us and that.
Hold on. You forgot the rest of the man, them, dog.
I always forget the rest of the man, them.
That's cold.
I know. I always forget.
I got you.
Yeah. Dennvar, you're right. I always forget the rest of the man. You call me out on it as well. To be up the rest of the man, them. You know what I mean? Keekz, Mr. Blake, aka the hardest working man behind the camera.
Smartest.
Last but not least, Nathaniel motherfucking Brown.
Oh, just say it with your chest, dog. Because I was going to say don't swear, but you swore. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's calm.
Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci, man. We're Gucci.
Say that.
You know what I mean? First one of the new year, man.
I know we missed last week. It was all political last week, innit?
We nearly lost our home.
We nearly got evicted.
We nearly lost our home.
We nearly got evicted.
Chef saved them.
There was a red note. No, you didn't. No, don't get twisted. You had nothing to do with it. You probably ate the cake as well.
Lucky I didn't make the cake.
Trust me. Yeah. We had a red notice on the door, like, you man can't come back, boy. But I don't know. We swindled our way around.
Boy,
I got paid for it, basically. You know what I mean?
Thank God, gift of the gab can work, boy.
All I know is if I said something, we wouldn't be back in it.
Exactly. Hence why, you know what I mean? Hence why, if it was down to you or Mr. Chikoto, I think we'd be out of it. On God, we'd be out of it. We don't have a home if it's down to you two. Oh God, look at today. Yeah. Look at today. One little thing in the group, and you man are going back and forth.
It's a misunderstanding, as they say. It's a misunderstanding.
Fine print on the contract.
You know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I mean? How's everyone's week been? You know what I mean? Got to do a quick check-in. Happy New Year to the people them that have been watching.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? Quick check-in with everyone. How's the week been? How's your New Year's? All of that good stuff.
Yeah, the New Year's was calm. Obviously didn't do much. Bucked my big dad over there.
Jeez.
Went to the W on, what was it, on the Tuesday? Monday?
Oh yeah, I see you man out there still. I see you man out there on the snaps, on the socials.
Colin Francis thing quickly.
Yeah, I see you man on the socials.
It was alright, not busy, but it was alright. Other than that, you know what I mean, everything was smooth, as they say.
Love that.
Billy, what are you telling me? How was your New Year's Christmas?
New Year's for he, just relax this year, considering it was an anniversary for me, 1 year, 1 month disabled, since unfortunately losing 50% of my body to...
Stop there.
Pause.
I don't even mean to cut you off, but the reason why I want to cut you off right there is because obviously we might know it's 1 year since, you know what I mean, but obviously for some of the people they might not know. So I want to dive slightly deeper for those people who are watching at home, and even for the couple of boys inside.
Exactly.
They want to know your story, and I want to know more of your story as well.
I told them, man, they got a story to tell that.
Nah. So to get to that as well, obviously,
it's a bit
as
cruel,
you said, is 1 year.
Tell it how it is, bro.
And obviously, as you just said, you lost 50% of your body. So if you don't mind telling the story of like who you are, or starting off and how we got to that point.
Chef Coleman, he was born 10th of August 1989.
Jeez.
Young as well, though.
So you're Leo, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Hey, Leo gang, me as well. Got you.
That's the one, hey. And unfortunately, I was born with a few medical issues. Like I didn't talk, I didn't walk, didn't sit up. But eventually, I found my own way in life. About around age 2, 3, started doing my own business. When physiotherapists come along, they show me one way, and I'll do it my own way.
Right.
This is at 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah. And then
I said, brand new, I'm doing what I want.
Yeah. So then I just.
But wait, sorry to cut. So how did
I was born with like, say, you got like the white matter of your brain and you got the grey matter. My grey matter wasn't functioning correctly.
Yeah, I get you.
So, so then when I went,
so they made that. So doctors that made your parents aware of that ASAP. Like,
because I come out the way I come out and stuff.
Right.
And
okay.
They could see already the way I was all flimsy.
Right, I get it.
You know, like when a baby is like 3 months, you see it sit up.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Kids,
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just sit upright like this, and then I didn't do that.
Right, okay.
So then obviously it started alarm bells.
Yeah.
They told my mum I'd never walk or talk, but luckily I found my way. And then obviously school come, and that was a bit difficult, as I'd like to say. Primary school was hard because I just first started. I was late developing and everything.
Right, okay.
And then you're straight into like fucking. Oh, sorry.
No, you can swear, man. Swear throughout the place, man. Throughout the place.
Fuck them kids in this war.
In nursery and stuff, and then going to primary school, like they used to say, "Oh, he's naughty." And then when I got to secondary school, they actually realised I had like learning difficulties, dyspraxia, ADHD as a kid, and then adult ADHD as well. So
I can see that still.
Because fucking. You know, still sound like at a party. The sticks going up.
Yeah, trust me.
And then just at the end of year 7, start of year 8, around age 12, I got told, "Oh, look, you got to go to food. They want you over there. They think you're going to be really good because you're good at art."
But all right, cool. But then that's age 12, yeah. So like that whole primary school period before then, obviously you found it difficult.
Yeah,
so like obviously did you find it difficult to like integrate with like normal kids and that as well?
No,
like,
it
or,
was
like, to find connection
I'm a people
with kids?
person. As
I was going to say.
All the chaps now, I'm a people person. I try my best to communicate well with everyone. Even when I couldn't speak, I was writing everything down or getting
I love that.
my mum to translate for me. But it was just like I got to year 7 and I didn't end up going to school with my boys, like my 2 best mates. And my mum sent me to school in Twickenham. I was fuming.
Yeah, because obviously, I know what you're saying.
I didn't have no protection.
I
get to Twickenham school and they got a massive learning disability place there and that. So first couple of days of school, they put me in a French lesson. I thought, fucking hell.
Sacre bleu.
I was like, I'm from Brentford, West London. I ain't talking French. I can just barely write in English.
Voulez-vous? Ce soir. Ce soir.
I can speak some now, though.
I love it.
Yeah, bonjour, comment ça?
That's what you need, dog.
And then I sort of got kicked out of that lesson.
Didn't we all, man? Didn't we all?
Mate, I was drawing on the book or whatever, and the woman, she started shouting at me, so I just called her a bitch. That's it. That's
I respect it. I respect
it.
So
then they sent me over the food, and then I won a small competition.
What, you made a cupcake?
No, I made a... I done a rolled chicken dish, actually.
I feel like them food jokes are going to be flying this episode. Carry on.
And then, I got spotted by a fat ginger chef as such, Anthony Royal Thompson. He used to come from
Man said fat ginger chef, you know.
Yeah, Henley.
Henley's only done that.
Yeah, Henley's up the road, man. By Marlow.
There's a Greyhound
road
down there.
Okay, never been.
But he used to be a very celebrity. He was the one who hung 3 Michelin tires outside his restaurant because he didn't get given a star. You know, you get Michelin
I respect. Yeah. You see that sort of fuckery there?
Yeah,
I love that behaviour.
Yeah.
I love that sort of petty. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. So then I started working with him 2 days a week.
How old is you these times?
12.
So you're young.
Yeah. I was working instead of school 2 days.
Okay, wicked.
School 2 days and 1 day college.
Love that.
And then I suppose by the time I left school, I'd won one little young chef competition. I was junior sous chef of a restaurant in Notting Hill. I had 3 MVQs. I was flying.
Yeah. So obviously just to pause there as well. So obviously you were saying that obviously French, fuck that, you called the teacher a bitch, you're done out here with chef, with French.
I used to have someone write for me in my lesson.
Yeah, all of that stuff. But
because laptops just started coming in and PCs.
Okay.
You see, in 2000, that's when the laptops come into the schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I weren't no chicken kid. I ain't getting gifted down from Brentford Eyes of West London, mate. You know,
Nah, I
like
hear
those-
you.
I hear you.
But then also as well, so obviously food then was obviously the thing that you took to. That was like something
was-
you took to.
To be fair, with my ADHD and my dyspraxia, I suppose the food fed my illness.
Yeah.
Not, I don't know if it's an illness or does it. I don't. There's high discussions. This on the autism spectrum. It's not. It is, but
Right.
the hours and the pressure you put on yourself in food
Yeah.
sort of simulates my mind.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense to you. But
I get it.
I think I understand it.
No, it is because obviously that's what I was gonna say. Because obviously it's tough.
it's
Like being sous chef, all them things. It's tough. Like, that's not an easy thing
we
to
used
get
to
into.
do like 400 covers on a Saturday night. I used to run the kitchen.
Like,
I was like age 15, 16.
It's
That's
tough.
actually
Yeah,
peak.
it's tough. It's a tough grind. That's a tough gig.
And then I worked with Andy Roy Thompson over like a 4 year to 5 year period from like 15 to 18, 19. We done some outside events. We cooked for the royal family, Prince Charles. Prince
I pressed the. I like that.
Everything light up now. Everything light up.
Everybody.
Obviously, that's Andy as well. We done the Audi Polo Challenge. Prince Harry, all in there. They come in the kitchen, say hello, and then we done the food. Yeah, with
You spud him?
Roy Thompson. I was like. 15,
Nah, Billy, did you
16.
spud the prince and like, yo, what, go on?
Yeah.
You didn't keep it Brentford. You just kept it Henley.
I cooked for him over 3 times in the end. With
Oh,
Andy
wow.
Thompson, so
Oh,
in the
shit.
end, when they come in the kitchen, they sort of half recognise you.
Yeah.
They see you year upon year. And then from there, I elevated my career. I went to a 1 Michelin star restaurant called the Glass House, and I cooked there for a period.
Where's that? Where's the glass house? Talk up.
Yeah,
Talk it up, man. Talk it up.
It's a 1
Rate your
Michelin star
ting, dog.
restaurant in Kew Garden Station.
Okay.
I worked under a chef called Anthony Boyd, very talented man, to be fair.
He's dropping Joy's. Yeah, let me
dropping
just,
names that
but
man
listen,
never
he's
heard
name
of, but I
dropping
can
some
imagine.
names right now. Joy's, I'm not well versed in the culinary chef world, but I know he's name dropping right now.
Hey, all
I
I'm
know
saying
he's
is-
name dropping
What
right
I'm
now.
saying is when Keekz edits this, we need to put these pictures up with these people.
He's name dropping right
yeah,
now.
so like people can
Yeah,
see
don't worry.
who you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. I'll get onto Keekz. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah.
And
Say
then, and then they put me back from junior sous chef to like almost kitchen porter.
Put you back.
Put me back, yeah. Because
Why?
Michelin star level is an intricate, personified, intense. Is something else. You have to be at another level consistently. It's like playing for Man United and you're going to go and win the treble. You got to be on your game every time. But the thing is with food, like footballers know their games Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Or if you're a mechanic or something, fuck it, I'll leave that till Monday. With a chef, you got to put that food there tonight. You're prepping
yeah,
lunchtime for
yeah,
tonight, or you're prepping when you get in for breakfast, or you're prepping for
Yeah.
lunch. You ain't got no excuses. You can't say, oh, fuck it, I'll leave that.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
I'll do later. There's none of that, mate. You got to stick your nut down and you got to graft. 20-hour days.
No.
I used to do like 5 in the morning till 1 in the morning, go back 5 in the morning.
Fucking
3
hell.
4 hours sleep at night.
Wait, and how old was you at this point? When they took you back a step, how old was you at that point?
Like 17, 18, I was...
So you're still young.
yeah,
Still young.
They were saying they was tipping me to be one of the youngest Michelin star chefs in the country at the time.
Fucking hell.
What are you cooking these times?
Oh, mate,
Because I don't Michelin
Michelin star is something what is...
like there's some little caviar things.
Yeah. It's like we just like rabbit and girolles and morels and all the finest ingredients in the world,
Yeah.
and we
Expensive
make them so
food.
personified that when the taste hits your palate, it disappears, and then you're chasing the flavour.
That's a big round of applause there.
So in between them times, I've done some, they're called stages. So you work with, you can go to other restaurants. So I was at restaurant Gordon Ramsay, age 15 and a half. Oh no, sorry. I was at restaurant Gordon Ramsay, 18, 17, something like that. I went on a trial there. And I got on very well with the head chef. He's some own French chef. I thought, fuck, I don't know French again, do I?
Oui. I see
Yeah,
you said that.
Maybe you should have stayed in the French lessons.
Should learn your shit in school.
Maybe you should have stayed in the French lessons
Should
now.
listen
That's what
to
I'm
you.
saying.
Should have called her a bitch.
And then he said, oh,
I knew
and
it'd come in handy.
they give you one spoon here. And if you lose your spoon, you get the sack. You have to keep washing the same spoon and that.
What, your taste spoon?
Yeah, your tasting spoon. That's it. You lose your spoon, you get the sack.
Fucking
I would have
then-
wrapped that around my neck, boy.
And then
lie,
Put a hole in it.
Oh,
I'll
chain
wrap it around
right
my
now,
neck,
man.
yeah.
Mate, then someone goes to me, you can't talk in the kitchen, Bill. I said, oh, scratching my head. Because I had all the talent in the world. And then he taught me a lesson of like,
Right now he's a
Sometimes-
young Foden. Right now he's a young Foden in the
yeah,
kitchen.
yeah.
For these men that trying to get
And
a
sometimes,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
I sound like a young Messi, to be honest with you.
Oi,
dog.
you
I'll
have
give
to
him
just
that.
be a sponge. You have to be like.
So you can't talk. You usually got to just
Just
soak
gotta
everything
listen.
You
in.
got to watch
Listen,
and learn what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you got a prep list and you don't know what you're doing. And you're in restaurant Gordon Ramsay, aged like 17, 18, yeah. And you're like, and then one day I go to pass like, Simone, mate, you got to show me what to do. Like, I need to know, and then I'll be fine. He's like, sweet. So we got on like House on Fire, done like a 5-day trial there. Then they offered me the job.
Easy.
Like, come hospital row, la la.
man was scoring hat tricks in the trial. That's what he was
Trust
trying.
me.
And
Assistant
and they got
also.
to the salary. Man, it wouldn't even pay my train journey. It wouldn't even cover the train journey.
Swear.
So they
Is that
want you
because
to
of the
do it
age?
For almost free.
They'll try to abuse
Listen,
your
yesterday's
ability.
price and today's price.
But people never understand what goes into food.
Never
and
understand.
the value of food. And what's behind the scenes just to deliver one plate at a time of service.
Right.
If you don't love the food, it ain't no job for you. Cause mate, it's shouting, swearing, intensity, you know. It's a hard old game.
Yeah.
And you take your knocks, you know, like as footballers, you boys, like Morgs, I remember you playing football, you took your knocks.
Of course. Play them.
But
He probably deserved them knocks.
Yeah.
So from there, I worked with a French man called Claude Bossy. He now has a restaurant in Knightsbridge called Babendum, 2 Michelin star.
Jeez.
But I previously worked at his old restaurant for a week or two, I think it was, at Hibiscus. So I'm there on the prep, on the garnish, like head down, la la la. The garnish, yeah. And then the man's on the fish doing the polenta. I said, mate, the polenta's hurt. He says, shut up, you young kid, you don't know nothing. Go away from me. I said, whatever.
Good. I'd have boxed him.
So I'm sitting there doing my garnish, just took the sous vide carrots out, rolled them on the plate, come out perfect. I went, Chef, Claude. He went, bonsoir, whatever he said in French. I was happy as Larry, you know, like bang, first they hit it off. Then I just hear him erupt. The pan gets thrown from the pass, I just duck.
Did he lick my man? Please tell me hit my man. He told you to shut
the
up.
old man,
Fergie dashing the boot.
and the old
Trust
man
me.
giving it the big and burnt the polenta. I told you it was burnt 20 minutes ago, mate.
Yeah.
I could smell it was burnt. When you know food and you love food, you can feel
That's
it. You know,
crazy.
you can sense it.
But do you reckon he didn't listen to you at that point because
He's the big man.
Yeah, and because obviously he's
Like
looking
when
at you,
go
he's
to United,
he's
and
thinking
Ronaldo's there,
he's
and
thinking
tell
the
you
kids.
to take it this way.
Yeah.
So
And sometimes you gotta get told. I don't be like, fuck who you are. You gotta get told sometimes.
Well,
Everyone
certain
learns
guys-
every day,
as I
bro.
say, certain guys sometime, innit? Like, you know what I mean? Denver tells me something just because he's younger than me. Don't mean I'm gonna listen to him. Just 'cause he's younger than me, don't mean I ain't gonna listen to him.
I listen to the kitchen porter because he may come from some small town in Brazil and they might make something exquisite.
Yeah,
And he gives
yeah.
Another string to my bow.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
You never know.
yeah, that's it. And then between
Currently throwing scissors across the camera.
between the glass
Dion,
house
go on.
hibiscus time, I've done a little star shot of Birds of Lac with Phil Thompson. And then eventually, Mohammed Al Fayed and Dave.
Okay.
Oh,
Dave,
Fulham man then, yeah? Come
Fulham
on.
owner, innit?
yeah, and Dave.
Is he still in?
Is he still the owner?
No.
Nah, he's not anymore.
And
is
a
he?
head chef called Dave Sermon. They took me on casual, paying me hourly pay. So I get there, like cooking away, and that Dave's like, "Yeah, just come every day of the week. I'll sort your timesheets out." I was like, "Sick." He's like, "What can you make from scratch?" I said, "What do you want? A pie mainier? Do you want a roux? Do you want a hand raised pie?"
Pause. What is all this you're talking, dog? This is French again. Yeah. This is French, Billy.
So like a roux is a base of bechamel, what goes in your lasagna.
I still don't know what it is, dog.
Mate, it's like a sauce.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's a white.
All right,
cheesy
show off.
sauce. Yeah, and then what we started to do, we started to make all the dessert in house for our Fired and his directors. We started to make all the pasta from scratch and stuff like that. And then I was there a few months with David and a few barbecues with like Clint Dempsey, Carlos Salcedo.
I beat up Clint Dempsey. I used to call him the Messi of North London.
Mate, he's one of the
North
nicest
London?
Yes,
person-
when he was at Spurs, innit? I used to call him the
okay,
Messi of
okay.
North London, you know.
Mate, he's one of the nicest players.
Bob's
I've
reacted
ever
like,
met.
what the fuck?
To be honest,
At one point, he was cold. And I'm an Arsenal fan, but anyway, sorry, Bobs.
yeah, and I thought he was one of the nicest footballers I met. And then Dave Sermon gets a phone call from an ex-F chef called Chris Garrett over at Chelsea. They say, "Oh, look, we're looking for a fine dining chef for Dolce & Gabbana."
Oh,
Yeah.
lad.
And that is director's dining at Chelsea Football Club. So I goes over for the trial, like, start working. Chris comes out and he's blown away by the food. So he says, "You want this for the rest of the season? You can work here in Fulham." I was like, "Yeah, wicked." Now I'm like back to back, 7 days a week, hourly pay, No more shitty salary.
Yeah. No more. Your train's getting covered, basically.
Yeah.
Your train's getting covered.
And more.
Yeah, and
Obviously,
more.
I'd been
And more.
sous chef before. I'd been a light head chef of like a fine dining event company with Kevin Ryan and stuff like that. And
Bare names.
and
Oh, he's dropping some names right now.
and then
Big
I'm
names.
in Dolce Gabbana like, and I've done all the food all pretty, and I got a ruler to measure the space between each individual piece of food. So from every angle you see at the eye, the food was perfect. And I freehand drawed it before I cooked.
What's it? Got attention
Fuck
to
it.
detail. Love that.
Wait. Sorry, just to cut you off, people that don't know, because I don't know as well. Is that something you had to do, or is that something you wanted to do?
Yeah,
Just
that's
to
my artistic.
that's
I
your-
would have said that as well.
Yeah,
I would
and-
have said that as well. Billy.
Yeah, it's
Do
my.
you reckon you did that
Yeah.
as well? Also,
No, so-
sorry as well. Do you
so
reckon you
what
also
they-
did that because your condition as well? Like, yeah. All right.
Very
It's
in
an
love and
ADHD
very
dog.
into the
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
And yeah, we used to have the chef's table when we had something called a Zia buffet from Germany with like glass steps, and it was an unbelievable piece of kit, maybe £3,000-4,000, but I made sure the food represented the kit.
Right.
I've done it justice as such, I suppose. And then been there about 6 months or whatever on a casual, and I met Simon Hunter, Ron Gawley, and all that. They come into the ballroom. Thank you for today, chef. Shook my hand, this, that, the other. And then chef comes in one day. He says, "Oh, the sous chef job is available. Do you want it?"
Ching ching.
And I said, "Oh, I don't know. What's all the figures and stuff?"
Yeah, listen, get straight to it. Let's get straight to it.
Let's talk money, baby.
Let's get straight to
It's
it.
all about the
What's
money,
the figure
baby.
say? How many zeros on top?
No, there weren't that many zeros because you weren't more as a casual, to be honest. But
Mad.
Oh wow.
So wait, so what in the chefing world, like to get like a good solid payout? Well, what's the title do you have to get to be like, right? I'm earning a decent amount.
Mate, it's a sous chef. You could get 27k, 35k. It's not
Right.
It's not amazing money, you know. And
So that's why you're saying you got to love food.
you got
to be in it.
You got to love your job to do it.
Right. Okay.
Because people come out and they moan about paying £3 for a bacon sandwich. They're gonna
Yeah,
moan
big facts. That's what I was about to say. And we go
and
calf or whatever.
And every person does it.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that food being mad expensive as well.
Yeah. But so then he says, so I said, yeah, go on then, I'll come for the trial. Done a trial. Went up to Millennium Suites, cooked my trial. Took it out to the general manager, Michalis De Freitas, and his ex-chef, Chris
Names
Carroll.
again.
And
Name dropping.
Trust.
And then I'm in the kitchen like after, get called down to the chef's office. He said, "Oh, do you want a job? 35k." I said, "Oh, all right, give me." So what I used to do was something for 50 covers. Now the whole stadium was 5,500 covers.
Right.
We make everything in house from scratch, except from the bread we buy from a Michelin star bakers.
Right.
All roads.
Okay, so
Or
there's actually
factory.
there's actually Michelin star bakers and all that.
Yeah,
Michelin
I'm
star
learning
bread.
today. Now I'm learning today. You know that.
And so I took the job. And while I was there, I won a chef of the year 2015 or chef team of the year. I got gold at the NEC in Birmingham for that. We worked for a company called Compass Group. I cooked for Lord Marsh for Cartier, the watchmaker, at Festival of Speed in Goodwood.
You lot taking this in, yeah?
I cooked
Deeps it.
at Goodwood again in Kimrara, Goodwood again, Cartier with Brim Williams and Cartier again. I've cooked at Glorious Goodwood. I've cooked at Revival Goodwood. I think I've cooked at every sporting major event except for the British Open.
Mad.
Fuck me
I've done head
sideways.
Mad.
chef at PJ Wentworth under Ben Burton.
Mad.
So then one day chef comes in, "Oh, do you want to be like head chef of match day at Chelsea?" So eventually a few people in our full-time team left, and it was me, Chris, and a pastry chef. We went back-to-back, no day off, 6 months. So we went for a 6-month period, no day off, just work.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, I could do that.
Including weekends as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Including no days off.
What you got to remember as well is Chelsea playing
Wait.
FA Cup on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then they're playing the league on the Saturday, and the Champions League on the Wednesday.
Wait.
And then that's
Fucking
when
hell.
we feed in, 16,500 people in 9
Bro,
days.
you cook for some of my boys then, because I know they go there and get all the box and all that madness during that period of time as well. So that's know what I mean?
bad.
But wait, was that fun to you as well? Obviously, I know it's work
mate,
and whatever, but
that's
was it
just the
fun
match
to
day.
you?
That's not the conference and events. We used to have clients like Microsoft, Xbox, the NFL.
Fucking hell, it's
Roman
non-stop.
Abramovich's private nightclub underneath the stadium.
I didn't know that.
Come on, you say I didn't even
What,
know
strippers
that.
thing or what?
Yes, Roman.
He's got Under the Bridge is called. I've seen.
Okay.
I've seen Neo there. I've seen Katy Perry there. I've seen NFL launch party before they go and play at Tottenham.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's been some few major events down there.
Fucking hell.
And then I was head chef there, and me and Chris were very, very close, and we worked back to back. Like, we was quite formidable as a team.
Right.
We won awards and stuff, and yeah, he's a great chef, you know, and he is my family now. You know, I call him like dad.
Right.
But I have so much respect for
Of course, as you
what
do.
he's put in the
And
last 12, 15 years.
Hence
at
why I call
Chelsea.
Bub's dad.
Yeah. And what age was you when you was at Chelsea doing all that?
21.
Shit. So you're still. That's what I'm saying.
Still
You're
a
still-
youth, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Still young man.
I was having youths. Man's
Still a
cooking for all 20,000 people and that. The fuck?
Yeah, and then I decided to leave for some unknown reason. Then I'm doing tastings for the Wentworth PGA Golf, you know, the major.
Yeah.
If you
I've
show
done the
Tiger
18
Steaks,
papa
nice.
and stuff. Yeah, I mean, some people say some of the best food they've ever had has come from my hands, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I
Sounds
was
about
just
right.
doing tastings and stuff for Compass executive chefs and stuff. I got offered a exec chef job at Reading Football Club for Reading, London Irish.
When was this? When I was there.
Yeah, maybe can't remember what year.
I wonder why that upset stomach.
Morgs, mate, you're punching there, son. And the Royal Conference Centre, because obviously they have conference and events all the time. That's their bread and butter and match day. Because they were in a championship when I was there, and the budget was small. I've come from like Chelsea. Mate.
Yeah.
just get-
Barcelona, Chelsea. I mean, the spend was £108,000 on food. Imagine what that looks like in shopping trolley when you do 200 quid and your missus going mad.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey, I'm stressing.
So
I'm stressing going shopping.
My labour at Chelsea used to be 57,000 just on chefs and porters, and then my food spend would be 105. So in a week we'll be doing like 315 grand on food in 9 days,
Fucking hell.
and we'll be doing 150 grand on fucking labour. And then you got to remember it all. So why you've got one lot of food landing and being prepped, you got another
Next
one
one
coming
coming
through
in.
the door, and you got to
Fucking
try and
hell.
stop the chefs fucking nicking it.
Swear.
Do you know what I mean? Because they want extra in that area because they want to make this one happen. Nick the
Oh,
tin.
wow.
Yeah.
It's not just about like, it's just So one would be coming, one would be prepping, one would be landing, one would be a part ready in the freezer. We're pulling stuff out. It is a mechanical nightmare because the stadium weren't built for hospitality. Hospitality's just been thrown in.
Yeah, fact.
Right.
That's fact. You know, and the same at Reading. Reading was good, but it's tiny. You know, only 1,200 covers, and it was quite hard for me to get up for, if I'm honest.
Right.
But I done well there. But the budget, I was like
Struggled.
cooking, financing, meetings. So I think my budget for like day delegate rate is like, you know, the meetings, like say Microsoft have a meeting, they get a pad, a pen.
Yeah.
They give me like £5, 2 hot items, 2 cold items, and a dessert for £5. And I ain't got no labour. Because out of that £5, your labour has got to come out the £5 and the ingredients.
Fuck.
And they're only going like 20, 30 covers. So I'm like, a day chef's labour ain't even adding up to what you're cooking.
That's a madness.
Because the chef wants 15 or 12, 15. He wants £15 an
An
hour.
hour. Yeah, of course.
He's got to drive, isn't he, from London?
Yeah.
There's not many chefs. Or there's chefs in Reading, but there's not chefs.
Not Not
So-
to your standard.
exactly
that was hard. And then I've done some freelancing. I worked for Ben Burton again, who I was head chef at PJ Wentworth. I've done a bit of freelancing at the Kensington Olympia. I don't know what you call it.
Oh, no, look at me for.
Business centre.
I'm here to help you, but I can't help you
It's
that.
like when they have the Royal Horse Show and things like that. We
Okay.
We done an event for 1,200 for YouTube. That was amazing. We done like a
Yeah, they don't mess
Bill
about
Jones
YouTube.
brownie station. All the client loved it. I had big giant bars of country I made. They smashed them with a hammer.
Oh shit.
And then the chef would like cut the brownie to size. And then they just load it with whatever they want off that thing. We'd have like M&M's, peanuts, Haribo,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and everything used to be
So
very
wait, out of all the like sort of like, what did you enjoy like chef like cooking the most? Was it more desserts or was it like
I have
make
a-
like
I-
fish?
I have a saying, yeah, and it's quite bold and it's quite brass. But my food talks for itself. I don't need to sit here and talk about food. If you want me to cook for you, try the first food first and then you play the later. Doing all this interviews and that.
Yeah.
Try the food and then we'll deal with the figures and the paperwork.
So
later.
you must buzz off the trials that you were going into. So you knew I'm going in. I know I'm
smashing it. Yeah, smashing it.
Sometimes you don't know because, like,
opinions.
It's hard because styles make games, and you gotta have the
like
right
styles make fights.
Yeah,
like in boxing.
Yeah,
yeah.
And you gotta have the right blend to make a good kitchen.
Yeah.
To deliver. So say you're a boat of 11 man in the Olympics, yeah, and you got one running the wrong way. You're not gonna get.
You're not getting where you need to get to.
Yeah. And it's the same in the kitchen because it's so high intense. It's long hours. It's hard. You're lumping boxes, mate. I mean, when we're prepping something at Chelsea, we're prepping something at 1,000 a time. We're not doing like 100 a time. We're doing 1,000. It's like Festival of Speed. We've done something like 2,000 sea bass. We had to fillet. They come whole with scales on. I'm descaling fish for 24 hours and filleting them.
Fucking hell.
I want some sea bass now you said that.
I would. Mum would love a sea bass right now.
And then after all that, I eventually end up in Switzerland and France in the Alps for Russian and.
How old G's times?
Not long ago, 5 years. What was that? 1 year, 2 years of COVID. 2019, 2018. I was in the
2008. So that means you was like, if me and you same age, that means you was like 29, around 29.
29, yeah. And
so wait, just to on the gap. So between the age of 21 to like 28ish, you was kind of just freelancing, just.
And I was like Compass, really. I was a Compass chef. I worked at Chelsea.
Oh yeah,
I was under the banner of their culinary excellence and food directors and stuff, you know.
Okay.
And then I was in the Alps, random like sort of thing come up. Never skied before, nearly 30.
Yeah.
Nearly broke my neck about 20 times, but that's another story. I was like, Bambi and ice, mate.
Yeah, no, I ain't never been, so I'll be the same.
Yeah,
you're all right. You're good, bro. You're good,
My
bro.
sister got me some ski-ting as well. I'm scared to use that, bro.
Yeah.
Scared.
Oh,
I think I've been indoor. I've been indoor, but I don't know if
that's
that
what
counts.
she got me. Yeah,
that was a different experience because you're live in the chalet. When they wake up, you're making their breakfast.
Right.
You're doing their lunch. You're doing their dinner. But in between of all this, you're going on the piss at ski.
No wonder you need to broke your fucking neck. So I was like, piss you up.
Mate, so I've gone on this lesson, right? I'm nearly 30, mate. So I've got all the gear on. Morgs knows what I'm like, just half tidy and that. So I've gone out.
I can vouch.
I've gone out here in all the gear, right? All the gear.
All the gear, no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
All the gear, no
Mate,
idea.
I've gone down this slope. I've nearly buckled about 15 times. Done a James Bond roll and landed on my back. I thought, oh, fucking hell, chef.
I got to cook in a minute.
I've got to cook in a minute.
Yeah.
His arms right there. How the fuck am I going to disco the fucking fish, man?
And then I'm sore, so I'm like, going to the kitchen. I've got another lesson tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. So I've come down. They take you up on like this little lift thing, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And he goes, I'm taking your sticks off you. I was like, what? He said, yeah, you just turn slightly, all these sort of maneuvers, yeah? I see this 2-year-old. I looked and fell over and just went down on my bum. And I just thought, mate, this game ain't for me. I'm telling you, I can't ski.
Stick to the kitchen.
Trust me.
Stick to the pots and pans, man.
So I've done a couple of green slopes.
Dutch pot.
Yeah, that's it, green slopes now. But that's when we started getting into times of getting tips. And we had to have a base salary of like 2 or 3 grand a month in euro or English sterling. Right. But then you could have like, you wouldn't know who you got. The man could be a billionaire from Switzerland or France or wherever they come, and they'd leave you a nice 3-5 grand tip share between the chalets.
Doing all right, man.
And then, but the thing is, when you had no one in your chalet, what you gonna do? We're gonna party.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then where's
there's no money then. Yeah, no money coming in.
Yeah. Back out. And then all of a sudden you want a new ski jacket because you think you're gonna go down the next mountain and fall around again.
Yeah.
So then from there, elevated to a new level. I come home from Geneva in Switzerland, and I went on for a yacht course, an STWC 95, yeah. And
what's that?
So you do like fireman, you do swimming, life saving to keep yourself alive at sea.
Right, so it's a course that covers everything.
Everything, yeah.
Right,
First aid on the boat, your BMI.
Right, okay.
So your body mass index.
Yeah.
Because you have to be a certain BMI to be on the yacht.
Right. Okay.
You're responsible for everyone on
Everyone
there as
else.
well.
Yeah.
So everyone's responsible for everyone.
That's precious.
So I'm on the course or whatever, and I ping my CV out. Obviously, I've got Michelin stars on there, and Abramovich, and I fired, and this, that, the other.
Talk up the
I get a phone call
Trust
from
me,
Burgess
dog.
Yachts, a lady called Caroline Gillett. She said, "Billy, can you be in Barcelona on Sunday?" I said, "What do you mean?"
I can ski. You said I can ski there.
I said, "I don't know if I pass yet." She goes, "I'm ringing you Friday because you'll know by midday." I said, "Mum, I've had a call. I've got to go Barcelona on Sunday. I'm going to be executive chef of a super yacht." And she goes,
Jeez.
"Nah, you're talking rubbish." I said, "Mum, I'll get the lady to phone you."
Yeah.
I do it. Don't
disrespect my team,
ring my
Mumsy.
mum,
I'm out here.
I said, "Mum,
I'm out here.
I said, Mum, I'm not joking. You need to go and get me this list. Well, I'm in the school, so I'm sending the list to go and shop for me."
What, food shop?
No, like, as in, like,
you need
because some
clothes-wise.
things I could only take, like, certain knives, this, that, the other.
Oh,
Okay.
So I was planning
right.
my things I'd had 10 years, I just wanted a fresh one to get on the boat with, you know, or whatever.
These are big things, man. I respect it.
So
at that.
Caroline rings me 4 p.m. on a Friday. She goes, "Your flight's booked. You're flying BA, business class. You'll be at Barcelona at this time. There'll be someone at the airport holding your name up. Get in the car." Spanish man. "Oh, Senor Holman, get in the car."
Senor.
So I've got, they've all got Mercs out there for some reason.
Yeah, well,
So
the
it's
taxis.
like
Yeah.
white Merc with a Spanish sign on or whatever. Pulled up to the yacht harbour in Barcelona, mate, and my eyes are just lit.
Oh yeah, I love.
I've been to the harbour. I've never
Barca.
seen a yacht though.
Yeah, I've been down there as
mate,
well.
And there's
Crazy.
some boats in there. What,
That whole
50
strip.
million,
Yeah, it's
70
crazy.
million,
I love
30 million,
Barca.
20 million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then
Peasants.
captain comes and grabs my case off me. He says, "Come on, mate, we're going to the boat."
Is that how he said it?
Yeah, and he was a bit casual, and I was like, I don't know really. Like, so I've got on the boat, introduced me to the whole crew, and then we went up to the captain's office and where he drives the yacht from. So Caroline was there from Burgess. He had the owner's solicitor there, whatever, and then we done a deal, multiple thousands of euro a month, tax free, plus tips.
You don't?
Plus this and me. It's like when you're a footballer. How does it last?
Not long.
Take
that for nothing, dog.
I'll borrow £1 off you if you want Morgs.
I'm broke, bro.
Mate, I ain't got a penny either. And then, I done well on the yacht. I cooked for head of Deutschland Bank in America. I cooked for the head of Zara, H&M.
Jeez.
Then we had Rod Stewart on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick up Rod.
Yeah, and I gave him a football shirt.
You gave him a football shirt.
Yeah, I gave him a football shirt. And it had Emotion 2 on the back. Because the boat was called, our yacht was called Emotion 2.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And then I signed it Chef Willy Holman.
Yeah.
So then it's on his ceiling at home now. I'm sitting on Rod Stewart's ceiling now.
Hey, love that.
Legendary
love that.
status.
And I'll send you the picture of the team with Rod Stewart so you boys can put on your post or whatever. And his kids and that. So I played ball with Rod Stewart on the back of the yacht. And he told me the story when he was going to play for Brentford. Rod Stewart, he nearly signed for Brentford.
Wow.
Yeah, as a footballer. He's
On top with Lloyd.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then
It's not because I didn't know it.
so like I've been
didn't
on
know
this
that.
shot from like May till December. Captain's story is unbelievable.
Wait, so you living on the shop?
Yeah, live on the yacht. Yeah,
Fuck it.
So Mazine.
mate.
So you
First
need-
night on the yacht. Yeah.
No
All
boat,
my
no
life.
seasickness, no nothing like that. You're good.
Tinder went around these times. You couldn't get no girl out there.
My thing is my biggest thing is you get all these chefs who moan and groan. Oh, I can't cook here. This oven ain't good. This. Mate, we had the fucking waves crashing against the bow and the rear of the yacht, and I'm trying to bake and chef, and the oven's going like this.
Fuck it.
And I'm like, oh. So we're reversing to port, and I got a lemon drizzle cake in. Everyone smell it.
See, lemon drizzle cat's my thing, you know. Lemon drizzle's my thing, you know.
And Captain says, "What are you doing?" I can just smell lemon for this. I said, "I got a cake in the oven, mate." He goes, "But we're reversing into port." He says, "No way." This cake came out. It was 10-10. I knew the way.
Obviously.
I knew that. Do you know when you just sometimes when you like kick the ball and you know you're gonna score
The sweet spot. Yeah. When you hit the sweet spot, it's mad,
mate,
it's
it
mad.
come out and the drizzle and everything. He went. I'd never seen a chef reverse into pull out a lemon drizzle out the oven. And it was like a bit of a thing. So then he'd tell us stories as well, Captain. He sit us down. He was like, So he's been a captain 30 years or something. And I think he said it was like someone like Saddam Hussein or something. He got a job on the yacht with them, and he was only like deckhand or first mate or whatever you call it. And they called him up for a special job. And loads of boxes turn up on the yacht. He's got to take it there. Then all the G-Hagans turn up. He said you got to go to the desert with your boat engineer. So he gets there, and he's saying, and all the military there and that. Listen to this. He goes, yeah, set up. He said, what am I setting up? Fuck. He said, I don't know what's in the fucking boxes.
Yeah.
Set up Sky TV so the man can watch the football. In the desert.
The viewing card, you got to put the pin in there.
Make sure he's got his Sky Sports package.
In the middle of the desert. They got the satellite and all these things going on.
Could you imagine?
And he got back to the yacht, and they got arrested by MI whatever and this, that, the other. And then
listen, everyone loves football, you know.
But
everyone wants to watch the football.
And they signed
Sky
a disclaimer to obviously that they couldn't be prosecuted because they were just delivering the boxes off the yacht or whatever. But yeah, captain sat me down, told me a few stories like that, and he's
fucking hell.
But during the time on the yacht, they obviously had Lewis Hamilton on and stuff like that.
Jeez.
I mean, but I done Lewis Hamilton land at Silverstone before I got on the yacht, and then they had him the year before I got on the yacht. So it's like I already cooked for him the same year he was already been on that yacht. So it was a bit freaky, like how, you know what I mean, like how things
serious circles,
yeah. Down further down the line, you end up in the same sort of circle. Like.
Yeah. And then it comes to December 2019. I come home for Christmas. I went to Belgium and Paris with my mum and my dad, and I went to Cluj, Romania. I just wanted to tick it off the list, sort of thing. Like, had a few euros left and stuff, and then, of course, I was just about to sign a new contract on a 115-meter yacht for serious life-changing money as a chef with a team of about 8 of us. And I mean, some of our tips on the first yacht were like 80,000 euro between 9 of us.
Fuck it, that's a tip.
But then
that's like man paying £8 or so.
Yeah.
Who would tip you 600 euro? And
and
then you feel disappointed.
Yeah, tight.
But you shouldn't feel disappointed because
it's still 600. It's still 600, isn't it? Like,
yeah. But
it's not 80k in between.
Hey, he's a tight ass. Yeah, you're a tight ass.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like when you craft your bollocks off all week, like some weeks when we had yacht on, I'd never just go to bed. I used to just leave the radio on next to my ear. Chef, you're coming up to make club sandwiches 1 a.m. They come on the boat. They've had a few drinks.
Oh right, yeah.
You know what I mean? The owners are really, really nice Australian couple, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Shout out to you. You know, what you done for me was very special, and a big respect for having me on your yacht. But then coronavirus happened, and I got.
So we're not even talking that long ago, people.
And then
we're not even talking that long ago. Yeah, like
2 and a bit.
2 and a bit.
Yeah.
2 and a bit.
Coronavirus happened, and my old man, Dave Coleman, he's got his own business and stuff like that. He's got prostate cancer and COPD, so I could not do nothing for the first 9 weeks. We stayed in, got deliveries, sanitized, washed the vegetables, everything, and then I decided to do a madness in my mum's house. Sorry, mum. End up selling around 4,000 cheesecakes, brownies, cupcakes.
Selling, did you say?
Yeah. From one little side, like say from here to here, and one oven. I was baking 24 hours a day.
Fucking hell.
And then I make my own business called Flour by Chef Billy Coleman. And it was going really well. And then we had a break between the 2 lockdowns. I remember it. And Kieran Chang rang me up. I don't know if you know him. He does all the parties and that. And Jermaine Funk. They said, we got Peep Show on. Do you fancy it? I need someone to do the food. I said, yeah, we do the food. No drama. You know what I mean? So like, the first day we cooked, boys, I'm telling you, we had the paper mask and the plastic thing. The plastic was melting, mate. While we was cooking, the plastic was melting. I said, boys, chuck it in the bin, paper mask only. If anything comes of it, it's my head, it's my insurance, it's my liability. I'll take it on the chin.
All right, cool.
So we done a few of them, and then they got shut down. Do you know what I mean? Everything was like stop and start for me.
Yeah.
So then I rolled the dice. I don't know if it was wise or not, but it's an experience. I threw my own events. So what I done was I done an inflatable cinema with a 2-course meal, sponsored by one of the oldest champagne houses in France, Piper Heidsieck, full sponsorship. put on like Grease, Dirty Dancing, that sort of thing, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Gee.
But older Bojo, Boris Knob, he
The biggest.
Yeah, he's a chief.
he crashed my business. I lost thousands.
Fucking hell, man.
And then it comes to the situation I'm sort of in today.
I respect the way you kept going though. Like that didn't work. Kept going, find the next hustle. I respect that fully. I do. I respect that fully.
And then
This is what I'm waiting for. I want to know where it went left.
And then
I'm waiting for this.
I went for a walk one day, and I just kept walking.
Where did you go for this walk though? Where?
So I live in Staines, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't live in Staines, but my mum and dad bought a house that way.
Right.
And I'd been having mental health issues for a few years anyway, on and off. And then that day I just couldn't cope with like fucking, I just see like the payroll, the this, the that. I just thought, I'm fucked and I need to go and clear my head. I don't feel well. And then I was walking, walked onto a train, walked off a train, and then I ended up in Brighton Beach.
You went far. Wait. From Staines to Brighton,
Yeah.
that ain't a walk, bro. That's not a walk, bro.
Yeah, and then yeah. So I was like,
The way he said it was like he went down the road.
Trust me.
Man's gone Brighton. That's a big journey.
yeah, like I didn't walk the whole way, but I was on and off trains trying to. No, you just want to clear your head.
To be honest with you, no. I'm not going to Brighton to clear my head.
No, and then I get there and my head ain't shifting, and then something just goes pop in my head, and I sit on the beach and I just lost in my. I feel like I lost myself that day.
So wait, hang on. Hang on. We got to go back a couple steps. Not just the fact that you end up in Brighton, that's cool. So obviously your mind's just racing at the time. Like obviously,
yeah, my ADHD and my.
Do you reckon though, because obviously you was working, so you're constantly, and obviously from what you've told me, from the age of probably 18 up to the age of 28, 29, your life has been just rolling.
On the
It's just
goals,
been,
on the
it's been
goals.
like it's been like a snowball.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, it's just been you've been constantly been going. It's like a hamster in a wheel. You've been going and going and going.
It's like one big wheel till 31.
Right.
Exactly that. And then when I was in Brighton, I thought, should I walk in the sea? Should I don't know? What should I do? I don't know. And then the police found me, and the two geezers who found me, luckily.
So wait, and again, sorry for people that catch you. You're walking down in Brighton, and something just goes pop.
And then I just sit, and then I'm trying to.
What
does pop mean?
Is it pop in your head, body, or
pop in my head? Like,
right.
So I knew something was wrong. Like you're fucked.
Wow.
Like if you take a tackle and
that one, that one's got you.
It's bad.
I know when my knee popped, I knew I did something, dog.
Yeah,
so,
but Morg, it's hard to explain. But when you're ill, you know yourself. You're ill. You're in pain or this, and I just I weren't really with it. I didn't know where I was. But I'm very thankful for the policewoman that day, because them other two geezers, they were throwing me about and that, and then because my mum had reported me missing, people were reposting, and the police were looking for me anyway, and this and that. They thought I was going to kill myself, and I don't know if I would have or I wasn't, but I don't know if I was a lost boy or a lost man, but looking into the sea that day, that was the only thing that would calm my racing thoughts.
Was the sea?
Was the sea? Do you know the noise?
Yeah.
And then I got took to the Royal Sussex, and I fell asleep handcuffed to the bed. I woke up and there's about.
Oh, so the police actually handcuffed you because they thought you was like, maybe potentially drunk and disorderly, or they thought there's something.
They thought I was a danger to myself.
Oh right,
to the
okay.
public.
Oh right.
And they, to be fair, they cuffed me to the bed. Yeah, and I woke up and then I was like, there's like loads of police on me. What we doing with him? And then they took me to a safe haven called the Hive in Brighton, where I was assessed by some psychologists and like some quite senior people in neurology and stuff. And then they said to me, look, if you don't, this is the first time I've ever said it, boy, so it's probably a little bit hard, but
hey, take your time.
They said, if you don't self-section yourself, we will section you today, and it won't be by choice. So then I had sat there in the Hive for 2 days, and my dad dropped off my bag. He took off my birthday present watch. I had a Frank Muller on. Watch my mum.
Okay.
Dad,
okay. Still name dropping though.
But thankfully, bought me that watch for my 30th birthday. Now I'm 31 in a mental institute, and like obviously they take all your valuables.
Yeah.
And that, and then
please tell me you still got it.
Yeah, of course.
And
So I've been going down there.
Yeah, they're about to say that.
Find that watch. I'll keep it myself.
And then this woman comes out, gives me a microwave chili con carne, and I just look at it and I think, fuck this, I just fucking.
Don't make me get my CV. You know, that's what he's thinking. Don't make me get my CV and you're giving me this.
And it's kid size meal, and then they like calm me down, give me some like
yeah.
hands and that.
Yeah.
And then they say the only bed for you is in Norwich. So I'm like, oh.
What? But wait, hang on. Why did they obviously they did tests on you, whatever else. So what do you know what they saw, what was done to make them say, look, if you don't section yourself, we're gonna
do it anyhow.
Yeah.
Because they thought that was the safest thing for him.
Right.
In their eyes, they just looked at me and where I looked so lost and beat.
Right. They thought.
And took that many knocks that they just thought, nah, he needs. So then I get told I'm in there 2 days. I haven't had a shower, nothing. I'm in the same clothes from the walk. I feel rank. I got people watching me 24/7 around the clock. I wake up and 2 people were looking at you. It's not a nice feeling always,
I can only imagine, bro.
And so then they say your transport's coming tonight. You're going to Norwich. I sat in a car with a lady next to me, 2 men in front of me, a private motorcycle thing, you know, like a police thing, but a private version.
Right.
And they took me from the bottom of the country to Norwich, 7 hours.
Fuck it now.
Norwich is
The best
crazy.
thing that ever happened in that car, I couldn't really speak because my head was sinning, and the lady gave me a bag of Haribo. And that's the first proper bit of food I had for like 4 days.
Wow.
That's
and
crazy.
It felt like
That you
like your first glass Coke. And then in the madhouse, I met a paranoid schizophrenia. He was the funniest geezer I've ever met. Man. Honest, it was like being back at school, but they had me on so many drugs. That's when my speech started to go.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And my brain was slowly, my cognitive behaviours were starting slowly.
Right.
And my mum and dad comes.
Did you feel that within you?
Yeah, you know, mate. You
Right.
know deep down, but I'm always a fighter.
Yeah. I could tell.
Really?
I could tell.
Anyone knows me in that. I try my best like with my seats. Last week I couldn't even talk.
Right.
See, I'm having a good heek.
Right.
You can talk one day, next day you can't. You can't just get your herds out.
To be fair, that's what he said to me. I'm working on my speech last week. I said, big man, when you're ready.
Yeah.
No rush, no stress.
And
no
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I was
100%.
in there 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks, and then one night at the press the buzzer, my heart rate flat hit 200, and my blood pressure hit 180 over 120.
what,
and
just sitting there doing nothing?
Yeah, laying down flat. No like narcotics, no sniff, no smoke, no nothing. I'll be straight. You know, like, what's the point in lying?
Bubs went around these times.
And then I got to the hospital, and they said I got a blood clot and I'm dying. I rang my mum.
Right.
Mate,
Where? Blood clot where?
In both my legs. So they said I'm dying. Like, I heard it on the things, this, that, the other. Mate, on my life, I felt some pain here. This bird come with about 15 centimetre needle and just punched it straight through my stomach to fill my blood. Mate, and you know you gassed.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a few tear-outs over the year or been punched in the mouth or whatever, but that fucking...
Different kind of sensation.
Different kind of pain. And they sent me back to the mental institute. They said he'd be fine tonight. He's got to be back here by 8 a.m. for checks. Because they class the mental institute as a hospital. It's a hospital. That's in their eyes. When I got back there, I was in a worse state. I just couldn't talk. I lost my seats completely. And my mum got a phone. She come up within 45 minutes. I fell asleep. And then I woke up. And I couldn't see out my left eye. And I still can't now. I couldn't move my left arm, my left leg. And then like a stroke team come. And they said, it's not a stroke. Neurologist come in. He's going down for 2 MRIs, CAT scan, this, that, the other. And then I just knew that I was fucked. I said, I thought this since I was like a young kid. And I personally feel like I'm having a relapse or something. And then he was starting to break my heart a bit. Then mum come in. I remember it. She said, look. I said, yeah. I had the mental health person sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm still under their care.
Yeah, oh, right, okay.
My mum's there. And there you go. We still can't find the blood clot.
What?
And obviously I couldn't speak. Couldn't express myself.
Yeah.
And then,
That's crazy.
and then when a neurologist come, he asked me to stand up, and I fell straight over because my left side.
Oh, obviously at that point your left side's fully
I just went straight over in front
like a lead weight.
in front of my mum, and it broke my heart. To be honest, I cried my eyes out, and then Doc told me I was disabled.
Right there and then.
Yeah, and they said it's a severe functional neurological disorder.
Stemmed from where? Where would that have stemmed from? Do you know? Like what they said?
So what they say is it's a wiring in the brain, and it's the messages what float around the body what are not going to the right places. So in my eyes, is my grey matter deteriorating? I don't know. You know, I'm not the doctor. I'm not a neurologist, but when they said that, yeah, it was hard to say.
Yeah, nah, obviously.
Like,
that's, you know what I mean? That's hard to hear now.
That night, I went to bed, I woke up, I wiped my mouth. I said, I ripped mum a note. I said, get me out of here. And then, obviously, I lost my business. There was a little bit of debt left for the businesses. Like, mum helped pay that off and stuff like that. Like, she helped me out, to be fair. She really did. And
big up Mumsy, man.
Yeah, she, like, saved the day, I spoke. And then, yeah, I got discharged. No care plan, no wheelchair, no walking stick, no money. And I had to go to my 83-year-old grandmother and say, Nan, can I borrow some money for a wheelchair, please?
That's mad.
So that's what she got you?
No, there's that was the red one, Morgs, you remember?
I don't think I see it, to be honest with you, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then since then, it's been trials and
They don't give you nothing. They don't say, look, okay, cool, this has been diagnosed, like, here, this is what you need to do, right?
So
it's just
some sort of rehab plan.
Yeah, like it's just like, right, there you go, you're free in the world now. Like,
yeah, because what it is they don't really know. There's no operational tablet that can fix me.
Right.
That's how they explain it. I've got a 2% chance of it full recovery. I'm happy I just get my speech some days now, you know, and I get thankful for that. People like Dwight, Bubbles, Morgs, CJ, all the boys, Jay Sexton, Alex Aziz, you know, all these people, they come around, they look after me. One of my best friends, Perry Lodge, he's come every week since I've been disabled and took me out for food or helped me for money or bought me a tracksuit or something, because my whole wardrobe didn't fit me where my whole body swelled.
Right, of course.
Fucking hell.
So still at the minute, I'm still trying to sell the last bits of the wardrobe just to get the pennies in.
Of course,
stuff. Yeah, and then it's just been really hard battle with NHS, like to find a consultant to get a second opinion. My mum had to pay £250.
Right.
And then got put back on it.
Just to have the appointment.
Just have the second opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we get put back to the NHS, and then it's just been hell, mate. And they done like some mad injections straight into my brain that didn't work. They done all sorts. Now I'm just gonna start speech therapy again. But yeah, it's just hard. And like the wheelchair services, that one over there, that's from my GoFundMe money. Everyone who donated, thank you. They did buy me one wheelchair.
Be up you guys, man. That did
GoFundMe a serious thing.
But wait,
still.
so obviously, like when that's great. I'm still trying to get my head around everything that's happened, isn't it? It's like starting from here, obviously, you know what I mean. So when I'm starting from now, I'm going from school, from birth. Obviously, you had whatever you had at birth, and obviously still made it through, still did your thing. Then you obviously took to cooking, and obviously you're starting out as a young like prodigy or young star footballer in that sense. Yeah. Then you making it, you're going on trials and you're making it. Yeah. You're hitting all the targets you're meant to be hitting. You're doing what you're meant to be doing.
Conor Ben crushing
numbers in the gym, crushing numbers in the sprints. Mate. You know what I mean? You're doing all that stuff, and then you get there, and all of a sudden, just from wanting to clear your head, like going on a walk, obviously, I'm sure you have like many a time. Like, do you replay that, like, when you've gone back? You don't?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I've let go.
Okay.
Because, like, if I sat here and was being bitter about disabled or sometimes I can't get
Not about being disabled, more about, like...
No. But what you got to remember is, for me, in my eyes, I should have never hit them targets. I should have never won them awards.
Why? No, but I feel like you was destined to. That? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
because
for some reason,
when you was born, your mom gets told you're never gonna.
Yeah, but forget that, because
you crush it. And then you crush it for such a period.
I know what you're saying, but forget that. But I feel like food, for some reason though, you was put into food. For I don't know whatever reason.
Me neither.
For like exactly, you don't know either. We don't know. You was put into food for some whatever reason.
God's plan,
took to that. Yeah, God's plan. You took to that like a duck to water. and then you flew, you've gone, like you're
You've done
gone.
things
So for
people
some
only
reason,
dream
like
of, bro.
that was your calling.
Yeah.
The only reason why I say like, do you repair a motor? Like, do you? Because obviously you said at that point you was meant to like sign a life changing contract for another like step in your career.
Yeah.
So like at that point, do you think? Do you ever think like maybe?
have a few
But do you think at that point maybe before then maybe I should have took a break? Was it because I kept going, or like?
But I don't believe if I did stop, I think
You never would have got to where you got to.
I suppose I never sit still, even now in the wheelchair, trying to get out and about. And
Yeah.
I'm thankful for all the people who take me out, you know. I have good friends, I have good girls who are good mates to me, like Emily and stuff. She calls me most days. Alex calls me, Jay, Bubs, all the boys, you know, like. And what you got to be thankful is, I'm thankful that I had them times. And I was lucky
of course.
enough to achieve that. And
Of
that's
course.
why I'm not bitter, because you could be disabled and bitter.
Yeah.
And hate the world. And
Yeah,
hate
of
everything,
course.
Yeah? But what is the point to be like that when you've achieved so much? That's that journey of my life now.
Yeah.
Now I'll take on a new journey.
Yeah.
You need to write a book, bro.
Nah. Do you know what?
And
Round of applause for that, because you're probably stronger than me and a lot of people I know to look at it, have that outlook, to be fair to you, and I can only applaud you for that.
yeah, and I live now on like 20 odd tablets a day, morphine by syringe, and I'm in pain 24/7.
Swear.
Yeah, it's called neurological chronic pain. But the thing is, all these people in the NHS, they just let me down consistently. Like my NHS wheelchair has only been prescribed. Yeah,
I got you.
in November this year. So
What
one whole year to get a wheelchair appointment.
Fucking hell, man.
That's just a wheelchair. That's not even to see a speech therapist. I'm overdue to see the pain team by 5 months. This coronavirus it's affecting me in a way that I never thought it would. It's not affecting me as a way I keep catching it and it's fucking me up.
Yeah.
It's
prolonging.
Yeah, prolonging them.
And I don't honestly believe if I don't have rehab within like so many months, I just want to be left comfortable.
Right.
I don't want to be prodded and poked and pulled about.
Yeah. No one would. Yeah, no one would.
I'm not 16, 18 no more, mate. You know what I mean? I want to try and just build a life, have good memories and good times, and
You're definitely having good times. Fact.
Yeah, shout out to the electric. They know that. And I mean, I've been to IB for spray, like with all the boys. I've done loads in all my time, you know.
Yeah. Cool. I can imagine, man. You get some good tips there.
But you got one thing you got to be is you got to be grateful for the times you've had, rather than be bitter. I could be a bitter, horrible, twisted old sod.
But you're not old though. That's what I'm saying.
But the hardest thing for me to accept is between 18 and 65. There's nothing for us lot in the middle.
Yeah, I know.
So like, if you're a kid and you're disabled, you get everything.
Right. If you're old and disabled, you get everything.
You got everything.
Right. I get you.
There's nothing for us in the middle. There's nothing, mate. I look on things for people to take me swimming because I need the horse to get in the pool. I want to see if I can still swim.
Right.
Like things like that, you know. There is just nothing. Like we're looking at a mobility car. I was showing Dwight earlier. It's £24,000 deposit. And then you
deposit?
And then you lose your £60 a week benefit, and that's for a convert car where I can drive my wheelchair and then drive from my wheelchair. But they
doesn't make no sense.
Listen, Boris, this government's fuckery, you know. You don't need to fix up, you know.
Yeah, and
that 24K is going to their fucking parties, bro.
And stuff.
I lie.
And stuff like that. But that does include your insurance, your repairs, and all that sort of thing. But they do have to.
Fuck that. If you ain't got 24K, what'd you do?
Mate, I'm going to charity for a grant. That's what
but that's regardless. If you got 24K, charity in-house, what do you do?
I don't know, mate.
You can't do fuck all.
Yeah, exactly that.
But it's like I'm grateful for people like Dwight, Perry, and that. They come and pick me up and they take.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, do what? Big up to those. You know what I mean. Obviously, Bubs in the building. You know what I mean. That have obviously helped and continue to do so.
Like my mum, she does me washing. She does me ironing. Silly. Do you know what it is? It's just simple things I can't do no more.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can go and have a few pints of football, chuck loads of abuse.
Yeah.
I'm a mad Brentford fan. 20.
You're not doing all right this season, man.
Yeah,
you're not doing all right this season, man.
Brentford fan.
I want to go to a game. Take me still.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, I want to go to a
Bub
game,
loves
man.
the seats.
Nah, I
We've got
fuck
seats
with
in
Tony. I fuck with Tony. Tony's my guy, man.
He was telling me about
But
the
listen, I
seats.
fuck with Tony. He's Vincey, so I got to fuck with him. You know what I mean? I fuck with him.
Hey mate, listen, I got the best seats in the house, even though they're disabled ones, but they are good.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Life's hard, yeah, but it's a roller coaster. Just try and enjoy it. That's all I got to say for people, really.
Nah, of course.
And in my eyes, yeah, life is for making memories now. After all this corona, people.
Oh, for sure.
Listen, you can't buy time, so don't waste it, people.
Fact.
But like, what would you? Okay, cool. So, but like, is there anything like? Obviously, you more or less been cooking like your
I've cooked
from
for 20 years
like
almost.
exactly. That's what I was. Majority of your life.
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you miss cooking now or baking now?
Yeah, I miss it, but then
Because obviously now you can't really. Obviously now.
no, I have a.
You got to care or like you
for
go
my
out when
personal
you go
care.
out and you buy food from somewhere and you're tasting it and you're thinking, this ain't me, man. Like this ain't me. If I put me in that kitchen, let me tell you what to do or something.
Yeah, I could run the past still hobbly, but the thing is, I don't know what the stress would do to my body.
Right.
So this is what I've been listening. This is what I think, and I feel for the time you was cooking and traveling the world, your brain has been going so fast to the point where you went back home and you went for that walk and you slowed down a little bit. That was just still going, like you said, the hamster and
Hamster and
fucking
the wheel.
wheel.
Yeah,
Until the point where it was going so fast, boom, bang, your brain
But
exploded.
Do you see what I'm saying? Is like
It
some people
freaks
don't
me
get
out.
what I'm saying. Is like when you've got like severe adult ADHD, motor dysfunction, dyspraxia, all these things as a kid and as an adult, but then you're saying what's feeding it, and then your mind just goes pop.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I think that was your getaway to sort of comfort everything that you had and gone through.
Yeah.
To the point
for
where
sure.
you sort of come away from it.
For sure.
You don't know what to do. Your brain doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And to the point where it's thinking, overthinking, bang, it just.
Even now, you know, some days I struggle. Like, oh, I want to go work. Like, I want to do something today, but you get up and it's
can't.
like, and it's like, do you know what? The occupational health people, yeah, the OTs they call them, yeah, they're the worst people. They go, oh, Billy, coming for a walk today. Put this leg forward. I said, love, don't you think I'll wake up every day for the last year and try and fucking
Try and
walk?
do that.
Yeah.
Don't you think I try and throw a football in his hand or
Yeah.
Bubble sees me. I always try and put my phone in my hand. My mum sees me. I'm trying to put a football there or something. It's just not
Tennis
reacting.
ball or something like
Yeah, it's just not reacting.
Oh,
So
listen, I can't even imagine
But-
what you're
but
feeling.
when someone
or
comes
going
to
through
you-
right now.
I'll tell you the funniest story about it all, right? So they sent me, so I've got this neurological OT. She's like, she's doing my fucking head in. Point blank. And I'm like, Mum, she's driving me up the fucking wall. Like, Mum, you know, if I went to walk, I'll be walking. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Dad, it's fact. He said, yeah, I know, son. He said, just bear with it. So they sent me around an occupational health technician. So this geezer comes in my place and brings a sock aid. He says, I'll Bill, we'll in there and get yourself a pair of socks. Give him the socks. The man can't do it with two hands, but he expects me to do it with one hand. Does he think I've got something printed on my head?
wait.
That's the NHS, mate. That's the NHS.
And I bet you that cunts on peas as well.
Of course.
Oh, mate, and do you know what goes on the way? It goes, I ain't been doing this for long. I was a British gas engineer. Do you know what? And do you know
Yeah,
what? That's
see,
fucking
when the worst thing is well, he shouldn't have said that. Because one, you're right, it's disrespectful, and two, that's not filling yourself or anyone around you that's close to you with any good thoughts or come on, man, don't take the piss out of me. Don't take the piss out of my peoples, man. Come on,
mate. Honestly, there's things that people wouldn't even know about until they hear this podcast. And like, there's a disabled taxi firm in Surrey called Mum and Sons. Yeah, they charge £40 every 3 miles in the daytime to take you in your wheelchair. And at night time, it's £60, yeah? So, my mate...
sounds like Bump FM, man.
Trust me.
And my mate Alex and Emily, they live in Banstead, here, yeah? I said, oh, can I get a quote on a round trip? How much you think?
Well, they charge you like...
$3 bills.
They I was about to say 250.
I was going to say more.
I was going to say 250. They're quoting you 100%.
So, I don't get 300 quid a week benefits. When am I getting to it from my mates if someone ain't coming to get me?
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's crazy.
And that is... the bent system in between 18 and 65.
That's mad.
Even if you can do, say you can do like a fold down wheelchair with a hoist and then hop and transfer into a vehicle, you still need between 4 and 8 grand deposit for a motor. And how are you getting that? Because you're on disability. How are you doing that?
It's all wrong.
That's crazy.
It's just mad. But do you know what? I've had a good life, I suppose.
Bro,
and it's still to continue.
Things.
Nah, but I say, well, what I'm gonna say, well, listen, you're obviously like, Joy, is more time. We're not even here for like stories and that. But listen, today we've had a wicked story.
Trust me.
And it's been this story's been a roller coaster to say the least.
And I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more you could talk about.
100%. I can listen, hey Bubs, I can imagine he's missed nothing between.
Yeah, but
he probably tell us off cam.
yeah.
Mate,
He probably tell us off cam.
There's loads.
The memory card's running out, so you better get your shit out with you, bro.
Oh no, there's loads. You know, I've met all the footballers. I've got Mourinho. I've met Platini. I've seen. Yeah, I've cooked all over the world now. You know, there's not much I haven't done in the culinary industry. And then
I rate the journey still.
Another journey about, I don't know, is it be comfortable? Is it build a life, a family? I don't know yet, but there's a few little projects that hopefully I'm working on. There's one which I released today. It's called Bible Coleman. So I have 2 mums in my life, luckily. My second mum, Dawn Bible, and my first mum, Mandy Coleman, obviously. But Dawn unfortunately got lung cancer last year. She lost half of her lung.
Right.
And so we've just, between us, we come up with... well, this year there's a bit of a story. So Dawn lost her family quite young. Her mum and her dad kind of passed away in not a nice way. And she's looked after me since I've been ill, before I've been ill, when I was a chef and stuff. So this year in November, I opted to take her surname as my middle name.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
So,
I respect it.
To keep one more generation for her.
So your signature's changed. Bear long.
So it's going to change soon. Yeah, it's not changed yet. It's all the paperwork's going.
Okay.
But always
Driving license, passport.
Yeah,
change up now.
I made the paperwork, so I'm going to leave
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so sign here. There's no space.
What I've sort of designed with a graphic designer and stuff is a brand called Bible Coleman, and that's a bit of my second mum and me. And it's for what we want to try and do is slowly building. I haven't got the production line for the hat yet, but I've got the design, and we want to put a smile on anyone's face with either lung cancer or FND, or they haven't got quite enough money for the wheelchair. Walk over and give the check. I don't want to go into some charity where they only get 20%. Say that girl's
Like a
dream is to go to
GoFundMe.
Disneyland Paris. If we got enough money in the bank, we're going to pay for that.
Yeah, right. I hear
So,
you.
like, say the hat costs £35 or whatever, with all the shipping and that costs 15 quid, there's 20 quid there. £10 for F&D, £10 for lung cancer. And then when there's enough money, go and give it to someone. But there you go, put a smile on your face.
Similar to Dad's Reunited. That's what we do.
Because,
in
like,
that aspect.
it's slowly starting. It's not official. We're just slowly starting the Instagram, slowly building it out. But I think no one should feel the way I felt when I left hospital. I had no money, no left side, no businesses left, and I had to go home to my mum and dad.
Yeah, that's mad.
I left the house walking, and I went home in a wheelchair.
That's crazy. But also as well, though, like for me as well, like one message I'm taking from this as well. Obviously, I've always said this as well, for like countless stories that we've had up here many a times, or like things that we've spoken about. You never know when it's your time.
Never.
Yeah, you never know.
Never.
So that's why I say you gotta live life to the fullest while you can. You know that.
Yeah.
Live. Like,
Corona's taught a lot to a lot of people as well, I think.
random. This is like I'm not even getting to random thoughts, but this is my random question to you though. Have you thought about releasing a book?
I said that earlier.
Yeah, it's just hard because
Not, and I'm not on about your life. I'm not even on about your life. I'm not even talking like you. Obviously, you've got this whole story. Like, I mean,
Put in a book.
You could probably be like a Netflix documentary or something. Like from all the shit that you've done, if you added on all the extras that you even added in, and all the people you've met.
Missing,
Yeah. Obviously,
they're not for the mic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
listen,
Yeah, they're for the off cam. They're for the off cam.
We could do
Off
part
cam.
2
You
and
could
maybe
do
pay for it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Put
Like,
and go to the fund. You get me?
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
But like, I mean, when I say a book, I mean like even a book on chefing, a cookery book, a bakery book, and like, I mean, you could even get like written words from some of the people that you've met along your journey,
Testimony.
like testimonies and all that to put in.
Some of them, you can add them in the whole
Like,
if you want.
Like
Give
even
it to the editors, man.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
a host
yeah,
with
yeah.
the most.
We'll talk off cam anyway.
Yeah,
but
of
like
course.
even or like even to
And even now, there's another thing I would love to mention. Kevin Mitchell, ex world champion fighter. Unfortunately, he's probably one of the best British boxers ever to win he always invites me down to the gym with like Tony Sims. I'm lucky enough to watch Conor Ben spar and Big Joe Cordina. And yeah, shout out to Big Joe Cordina. Hopefully 2022 wins his world title because I think he's the best of the bunch.
Yeah.
His son, Conor Mitchell, very, very good. And then I got a pair of boxers, the twins, the Fowler brothers. When I was doing well, I used to sponsor them. And then when I fell ill, they looked after me.
Love that.
I love the way that's gone. You know what I mean? Full circle there, man.
Pug gym with Don Charles, older trainer. Yeah, I've been down there, watched them spar and that. And then the second day I come out of hospital, British light heavyweight champion Dan Aziz. I met Adrian Martin, Cole Fowle, Ben Fowle, and I watched them all spar.
Yeah.
And then they had a lovely picture of me after, and I couldn't talk
at the time.
And I couldn't, and like and they still had me down. They had a picture, and they let me stay there all day.
Nah, I love that.
And they looked after me real well. And a lot of people have done me a good turn since being
I love that.
And
so you're a boxing fan as well?
Yeah. Mad boxing fan.
Who's your favourite boxer now? No.
Can't say AJ just to wind him up.
No.
Yeah, that'll wind me up.
I know.
I like
top three. Give me your top any just your favourite three. Don't have to be champs or just three boxers.
Any
you like
particular
right
weight
now.
or anything? Just 3 boxers.
I like Gervonta Davis.
Gee, Tank. Hey, my guy.
Tank.
He looks like him, yeah?
Joe Cordina's style and his footwork is unbelievable.
Okay.
When you see it in the flesh and when he's sparring and stuff, his work rate, 10-10. Take your hat off. But then the Fowle twins are underrated. They're not on the radar yet, but they're very good.
Right, okay.
And I think they're
you're putting me on right now because I don't know who they are. But I'm not really.
But then in the
I'm not
heavyweight-
deep in boxing. I'm more
But then
UFC.
in the
That's
heavyweight,
more
how
my
can you
thing.
not love Tyson Fury? He grabs the mic
Yeah,
and
see?
sings after.
See, right, he punches man out and he sings off. That's my guy, you know. Gypsy King, that's my guy.
To be fair, he's always
Hey,
said
mate,
that.
That's
He's always
my
said that.
guy,
Hey,
you
do
know.
you know what I love him to see him do? Is Strictly Come Dancing. It'd be hilarious.
Oh, he'll be wicked.
Mate, he'd sing and spin the bird
Hey,
about.
that's what I'm saying. Hey,
Look how left this is
Big
gone.
facts. Big facts. Nah, he would. That's what I'm saying. He would. But as I'm looking at the time now, obviously he's getting to that time of the podcast.
Well, we've probably done double the minutes than we normally do, you know.
Yeah,
that.
that's big
sorry,
facts.
boys.
Big facts.
Fuck's sake.
But,
the rendering's gonna be mad.
Renderings, renderings.
Sorry, boys. Overtime.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Listen,
But
that's
obviously,
what
when
we're
we
here
come
for,
to the
bro.
end of each podcast episode, we do a thing called random thoughts. So basically, you can just throw out a random thought there. It doesn't have to be related to anything you said today. It can be sport related, book related. It could be anything in the world. So we'll give you time to think your random thought because you didn't know this was coming. But we'll go around the room quickly. If anyone's got a random thought, Morgs, you want to kick us off? If you've got a random
you know my
thought,
thing already.
you know your thing. Obviously, hey, what did you, when we had meet? What did your missus say when we had meet? Make sure you come prep with the random thought every
She
week.
did.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
All right, cool.
Till
So
next week, innit? We'll start next week, New Year and all that.
I see something today.
My random thought is
Alright.
don't eat in the front room no more.
No. Out of hours.
Out of hours.
Because we're out of hours.
Random thought, come in and pay for your
Listen,
food.
come to the front room, eat your things then. Don't eat it out of hours.
Come in 9 till 7. After that, don't touch nothing, dog.
I got 2 random thoughts today. I got
shit,
2.
then.
Yeah, I got 2.
Oh my
I got
God.
2. I got 2. First one, I see something on Twitter, and one brother goes, non-affectionate woman should be given military training. They should be put on the front line to battle. I slightly agree.
Mate, that's
I slightly agree. I slightly agree.
wow.
I slightly agree. I slightly agree. I slightly agree.
The best thing about it, the mic would have not picked that up as well. He said,
I slightly agree. The second one, I see everyone getting onto, what's her name? Molly May today, about her little comments. If Molly May's wrong. Yeah, that's what she said, because I believe everyone has got 24 hours. They ain't got the same 24 hours. But she said, I can't remember what she said. Go on Twitter,
she
man.
basically said, from what I gathered, is like she didn't
worked
have
her ass off.
She worked so
She
hard.
basically saying she
to get
worked
to
her
where she
ass
got
off to where she got
Nah,
to, but
mate.
she got lucky.
Yeah,
she got put in my eyes.
she went on Love Island, but
lucky
she
to
got
get on Love Island.
Mate, I have pure talent.
But she got offered to go on Love Island. She
Big
didn't
facts.
audition for it.
I was pure talent
This is
as a chef and didn't make a TV show. I didn't have blonde hair and a pair of tits. But I got
Big
Love
fact.
Island
Talk
and
up the
now
talk,
I'm-
Mr.
I'm
You
Coleman.
famous.
definitely, hold on, you definitely got a pair of tits.
Thanks,
No,
Morgs.
but wait. If you say when she's saying, "Oh, you can all work hard," this, that, and the other, that's what I was saying. Listen, this is someone here who's worked hours on
Ridiculously.
end,
And that could be his downfall as well. He's worked too fucking hard.
That could have been his downfall, that he's worked too hard. Because my thing is this, I can walk road and I can find you long nose, no lips, white girl, blonde hair. I can find you that. On God, I can find you that now. I can find you that. Okay. I can find you that.
Snowflake.
But they're not getting opportunities. They're not getting the opportunities she was getting. So she was lucky that she was put on a show. Yeah, and you see it.
It's popularity, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. Oh, yes. Here we go.
DR. His cousin will get dragged on Twitter.
By who? Chloe Burrows, the Love Island girl, innit? Yeah. And love a woman. Talking about Tristan Thompson, innit? Because Tristan Thompson come out. So you think it's possible for a man to cheat and love his woman?
So reiterate what he said.
He said he agreed that.
Basically, he was saying that he loves two women at the same time.
Tristan Thompson was saying that he apologized to Chloe, said that she deserves better, and he was saying that he does love her, and someone was saying that it's possible for a man to cheat and still love his woman. One guy got dragged online for it, and it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, I'm not involved. I'm not one woman, dog.
Dennvar, come. I'll repeat it. Go on. Do you think social media is real life and real life isn't reality? Fuck off, Dennvar, man.
I know. I literally, on that note.
I got two for you.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, fuck Dennvar's one, isn't it? Dead.
I know, we're not in the metaverse yet. I know what you're saying, but we're not in the metaverse yet. Why?
You know some people are real to you on social media and I think to you in real life.
I know what you're saying, because there's some people you're friends with on social media, say hello, or they'll like it. Oh.
Have you ever had someone on social media saying, I love you, yeah? Or they'll comment on your
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Hype you up for no reason.
Yeah, and then in real life,
Don't even know you're there.
Yeah.
I mean,
someone will say they know me, yeah, and they're gonna bar and walk straight past me.
Right.
Call your name out. It happened to our pal the other day at the door, yeah? At the garden, Ash Brown. 3-man turn up.
I'll be a Brownie.
Get Brownie.
I think I saw a story about this. He put up a story about this.
And they said, ring him. They didn't ring Brownie. Brownie's inside.
Right, yeah.
Brownie went to the door.
Oh, was it?
Brownie, yeah, that's it. Brownie went to the door.
Went to the door.
They said, Brownie told us to come in.
Yeah.
I'm Brownie.
Yeah.
Imagine the face on it.
Nah, see that? I don't rate that.
Too many people happy.
Yeah.
Believing. Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you my two thoughts. I say, don't chase the pace of the gram because it'll kill you.
Big facts.
And then the other one, if you got any dreams in 2022, 23, or previous, go and follow them because we can't buy time. Just follow your dreams, your aspirations.
And you know what? I'm ready to end the podcast episode on that. Obviously, like, subscribe, follow up your boy.
Chef Billy Coleman.
Love that. I mean, you ought to go follow that up. Obviously, I'll put that there for you lot to go follow up as well. You know what I mean? But obviously, like, subscribe.
Hopefully, they get this fucking far.
You know what I mean? Obviously, this is probably our longest episode. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll be back next week. Safe.